Okay, I gotta make sure this time that it's actually in focus with my face, because last time I think that's in focus. In focus enough. Oh, and my gum. I always forget to freaking spit my gum out. 1 minute, please. So today I want to talk to you guys about something that I think is really relevant to my life, and as people are applying for college, I think it's really important to talk about. And that is going to a women's college. So I do go to a women's college. Right now I'm studying abroad, but normally I attend Wellesley College, which is outside of Boston, Massachusetts. And originally when I was applying for college, I did not consider really the idea of a women's college. Not that I ruled it out, but I didn't really even know that it was an option. I mean, my grandma went to Wellesley, so I knew that it existed, obviously, but I wasn't aware that, you know, I don't know, I wasn't like, it wasn't on my mind. So I applied to colleges, and last minute my mom told me that I should apply to Wellesley. And she was like, you know, your grandma went there, it's an amazing school, give it a shot, and it's a free application. So I did. I sent in an application, and as I was writing the essay, I kind of realized like, wow, like this is actually a really, really incredible school. There's so much that it has to offer, and like, I really should consider this more than I have been. And then, you know, colleges like acceptances and rejections started to come in, and before I knew it, I was heading to Boston for college tours, and because I applied to a few colleges in that area, and I visited Wellesley, and I got back my financial aid package, and it was just like a no-brainer. So the college decision was fairly easy for me. Like once I had gotten in and I had gotten my aid from them, I was like, yes, like this is where I want to go, this is where I want to be, and I love it. So it hasn't been an easy road. Like there's been a lot of ups and downs, and there are times when I'm like, why did I choose to go here over XYZ school? But at the end of the day, I am so grateful that I'm there. And honestly, I miss it so much this semester. I love being in Europe, and I love getting to travel and explore and experience new things, but there's just something about Wellesley that it's hard to mimic, and I don't even think it's possible to mimic. So I kind of want to talk about like women's colleges, frequently asked questions about women's colleges, and why, if you are a young woman applying to college, why you should too consider a women's college. So the first question I get asked all the time, because I'm a tour guide, so I get asked so many questions about women's colleges on my tours. So the first question I get asked is, how do you meet boys? And this question always makes me laugh, because I've been dating the same the same man, I guess, all through college. I met him my first weekend of school at a Harvard party, and because a lot of Wellesley women go into the city to go to social events and stuff. I mean, we have a lot of social events on campus, but a lot of people do go into the city to go to different things. So I was at Harvard, and I met him there, and we've been dating ever since. So that doesn't happen all the time. Like, don't get me wrong. It's not like, you know, you're gonna find like your true love in the first week of school. But if you do, that's awesome. And a lot of people aren't even looking for that anyway. But it is totally possible to meet boys. Like, it's not something that you need to be worried about. If you are interested in men, you will find them, because where there are women, there are men. Let me just say that. So trust me, like it's nothing you need to be worried about. The number 2 question I get asked about Wellesley is it super competitive? So I think it depends on how you define competitive, because yes, Wellesley is full of really driven, motivated women, and so you definitely are going to run into people who are competing to be the best, but I don't even know what like the best would be, because the thing with Wellesley is there's so many different people doing so many different things that really, like, it's hard to come out on top necessarily. I mean, the only thing that really we all have in common is our GPA, I guess, because we all are getting a GPA, but even that, people aren't like, oh, well, I have a 3.5. Well, I have a 3.2. Well, I have a 4.0, which if you have a 4.0 at Wellesley, I don't know how you have a life outside of school. Or you're just brilliant. I don't know. But really, like, it is, I think people are more competitive with themselves because they really want to work hard and they're driven and they're passionate about what they do. But it's not like people are like, oh, I'm out to get her because I want to get a better grade than her. And at least I haven't experienced that, so that's good. The number 3 question I get asked is, are boys allowed on campus? And yes, boys are allowed on campus. You'll see a lot of men on campus, brothers, friends, family, boyfriends. It does happen. We have like specific bathrooms that guests are allowed to use, like Wellesley versus non-Wellesley bathrooms, but like men are allowed on campus. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna have male professors, like you will see males. And then another question I commonly get asked is, what should I do to like better my application, I guess? Like, how can I stand out when I'm applying? And I think the biggest thing is just be yourself and show what you're passionate about. Wellesley loves to see what you're passionate about. Of course, I don't decide who gets in, so this is just my own cup of tea, This is just my opinion, but I think the biggest thing is just really reflecting on who you are and showing that through your application. So you can do that a few ways. 1, just in your essay that you're gonna write for the Common App in general, and then 2, just in your Wellesley specific essay. Really let your personality shine through, and don't be afraid to get open and get real. I think if it sounds like you definitely are faking why you want to go to Wellesley, then that doesn't really show who you are. So make sure that you're being honest and open. More questions that I get asked a lot, I think. Oh, this is a funny one. So one time someone asked me, one time someone said to me, you know, I am already confident, so I don't really need to go to a women's college. And I just kind of looked at her and I said, you know, that is awesome. I'm so glad that you are confident in who you are. And that is something that I still struggle with, and I think most people do. So cheers to you at the ripe age of 14 that you know who you are and you're confident. But a lot of the women I've met at Wellesley, a lot of the people I've met at Wellesley are incredibly confident. And I just know words for that one, you know? That's all. No words. I didn't say that, but I was polite about it. But really, I mean, if you are thinking that like, oh, I don't need a women's college. No one needs a women's college. It's a decision that you get to make on your own. Someone else asked me recently, so are you like weird because you go to a women's college? And I was like, that's just like so rude. Like, why would you ask someone that? I would never go up to someone and be like, are you weird because you go to a co-ed college? Like, I just thought that was like the rudest thing ever. Someone randomly on my travels asked me that, and I was like, that's just not very nice, because no, you know, we're all a little weird. I'm a little weird. You're a little weird. Everyone's a little weird, but you're not weird for going to a women's college. Like, that's just, like, yeah. Okay. Anyway, rant over. Basically, what I'm trying to say is a women's college is definitely an option, and it's an option that you totally should consider. So if you are thinking about applying to a women's college, or if you're unsure, just put it on your application, or put it on your Common application. Wow, it has been a long time since I applied to college. I don't even remember how it works. But anyway, I highly recommend checking it out. Any women's college in general. I mean, I'm biased, go Wellesley, but really, I think at the end of the day, I'm so glad I go there. I have become a more passionate, more driven individual. I have expanded my horizons so much. I've been challenged in my beliefs, and I really just am incredibly grateful for the education I received there, the people I've met through there, and just the opportunities that I've been granted. So I definitely recommend keeping that option open. And if you have any questions at all about college applications or applying to a women's college or just anything in general, either leave a comment down below or email me, and I'll leave my email in the description box below. And I would love to hear from you. I think that college applications are such an exciting time, and I love talking to students about it. So I would love to hear from you. So that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I post a lot of travel videos here, but I'm also going to be doing a little bit more college stuff probably in the months to come. So, mwah, have a good day.